Hey, how's it going, man? My name's Aaron. Just checking out your business here on Home Advisor, and just wanted to give you three quick tips on what you can do to really transform your business on the internet. Because I see that you're using Home Advisor, so I know that you're probably paying for leads, or you're probably bidding for leads with other plumbers, and just by working with other business owners, I already know how frustrating that could be, and even just how annoying that can be sometimes, just dealing with those third parties. And sometimes things can get a little sticky in those areas, and I just know how that is. So I just wanted to give you three quick things that you can apply that's really going to separate yourself from the rest of the marketplace, because things like Home Advisor are becoming very oversaturated, things like Craigslist. And so these are things that a lot of business owners are not doing. So first thing I want to do is just check out your website and give you a quick review on your website, um, and just give you some advice. So the first thing before I even go to your website, you want to make sure your website is mobile friendly. Um, the Wall Street Journal published this, and it's pretty much saying Google is giving a boost to all mobile friendly websites, which means they're going to penalize any site that is not mobile friendly. So that means that your site is not going to be seen if it is not a mobile friendly site. You want to make sure that it looks good on a mobile phone, or else it's not going to be seen. If it's not getting seen, then it's doing no use to you at all. Your website it doesn't have any use if it is not getting seen. And yeah, this can save you a lot of headaches, and it's really just a simple fix. I can run it through a quick diagnostic to make sure that it is mobile friendly. If it is not, it's a very easy fix to make sure to get it mobile friendly. But you want to make sure that you're separating yourself from everyone else in the marketplace that is not keeping up with the times, and not doing the things that they need to do in today's day and age in 2017. Because there's a lot of business owners out there that have 10-year-old websites, or just websites that aren't mobile friendly. You want to make sure that you're ahead of them in that regard, and not in that lumped in in a group with them. So make sure that that's happening. The second thing I want to show you is make sure that you're in the map pack. Now, getting in the map pack is something that you might already be in. If you're not, just make sure you get in it. All you have to do is verify your business through Google. But mainly you want to get in this top three, and the reason being because this top three is prime real estate right here. Um, this is where all the money is made. I can guarantee you these guys are stealing a ton of business from you in the Aurora area. If I'm typing in plumbing Aurora, um, there's probably stealing a ton of business from you in the Aurora area, because no one is going to go on a wild goose chase looking for a plumber. You know what I mean? They're just going to go to the first guy possible, and because they want everything now, 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 and they're probably going to click maybe one, maybe two of these guys. And getting in this top three is really a big deal. It could be the difference between you being a five-figure business and you being a six-figure business. It can be the difference between maybe having one vacation with your family this year and having three vacations with your family this year. Um, it's a real big deal, and it can really transform your business. This guy getting in this top three can 2x, 3x your business. And the only way you're going to do that is by doing these things called citations. That is it. That's all you have to do is do citations. And what that is, if I'm speaking a foreign language to you, is just your name, address, and phone number as it's printed right here, plastered all over these reputable sites throughout the web that take citations. And that is it. That's the name of the game, man. That's all it takes is citations. So if this guy has 200 citations, you do 300. If he has 1,000, you do 1,200 citations. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but hey, it is worth it. Like, it can take a little bit of time, but that's what I'm here for. If you need someone to do citations, I can do that for you, but they're really easy. You know what I mean? It's a real easy thing to do, and it's really worth it at the end of the day once you get in this top three spot. And I can tell you right now that it's going to be a little bit easier getting in that top three spot, and a little bit you're going to rank in it a little bit quicker, because everything takes time. Because if you check this out right here, you can tell that one of these guys doesn't even have a website. So that spells to me that this is sort of a low-hanging fruit in the niche of plumbing in the area of Aurora. So it's going to be a bit easier getting ranked in this top three, simply because one of these guys doesn't even have a website. You know what I mean? So take advantage of that. Take advantage of your marketplace, and really use these things I'm telling you and I'm about to show you as a way to dominate your marketplace. Now, for the last thing I want to show you is how to rank organically. Let's get that site ranked in on page one organically when I look up Aurora Plumbing. And that's a bit trickier. That doesn't just take one little thing. It requires a lot of different things. But one thing I found a good way to really get yourself out a good start, and really plummet yourself in the rankings, or not plummet, really catapult yourself in the rankings, his content. Now this is where I'm gonna go back and check out your website for content. Now if I check out your website, let's see what it looks like. All right, One Stop Plumbing and Drains LLC. So, it's a pretty nice website. It's pretty interactive. I scroll down, things are flying at me. Pretty dope stuff. You got all your services right here. That's really good. But like I said, there's not a whole lot of content, and that's okay. That's completely fine. If I go and check out the rest of the guys in the marketplace, let's check out this guy right here. Look at this, 100, maybe 100, 200 words. Let's check out another guy. Applewood Plumbing. So look at this guy. Maybe 200, 300 words. You know what I mean? Not a whole lot. And that's okay. Like I said, it's okay that you don't have a whole lot of wording in there. But like I said, we're trying to separate you from the rest of the marketplace. And one way to do that is to put tons of content in there. What I would do personally is add 1,000 words of unique content into that home page. And what that's going to do is it's going to pop out in the eyes of Google, because no one else, as we just saw, it usually in any really niche is going to put 1,000 words on their homepage for their website. People just are lazy. Most people are lazy when it comes to their websites, and most people, even if they're not lazy, aren't going to put 1,000 words, and that's going to pop out in the eyes of Google as an authoritative site. Why do you think Wikipedia is always the first thing that pops up whenever you do searches? It's not because they have some deal with Google. It's because they have 7,000 words of content relative to what you're searching, compared to the next guy who maybe only has 500 words of content. And Google's going to give you the best results. So if you were to go in and put 1,000 words, that's really going to pop out and stand out to Google, and it's going to help you rank it that much quicker. So let me show you what I mean. Here's an example of a site I did for a carpet cleaner in Lakewood. His site maybe had like about 50 to 100 words on it on the homepage, and maybe not even that. And we could not find him anywhere on Google. I went and did all these changes to his websites. Did the changes that I'm talking about with you, made it mobile friendly, did all this stuff to it, and now he's ranked on page 1 of Google in a short amount of time. If you look up Lakewood carpet cleaning, he's right here, ranked number 5. And just a couple days ago, he's ranked number 7. So he's still moving up, and we're not going to stop till we get to this top spot. And now we're just plugging out those citations so we can get ranked in this top 3 right here. But he's already reaping the benefits of making these changes on his website. So, and you can reap those benefits too. Just do these things that I'm telling you about, and you will see the difference. I'd love to help you out with these things. I'd love to sit down and talk more about the things I can offer you. I do a lot more than just this. What I specialize in is lead generation. So I'm just the guy that gets you clients all year round in different platforms. So whether that's social media or mainly through the internet, but I'm a lead generator, and I can get you those clients. I would love to sit down and talk with you and discuss some things that we can help, but I know that this will help you if you apply it yourself. Also, what I'm going to do for you is, if you send me a reply back for this video, I'm going to give you a free $75 Google AdWords coupon just for checking out this video, as a thank you from me to you. You can use that maybe when business is a little bit slow, and it'll help you out get some business through the door. So yeah, I hope this helped you, and I hope to talk to you soon, man. Take care.